All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Matt Bong with Nats Fight Media coming at you guys with yet another video. You know what time it is, guys. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today, we're going to be talking about Shakur Stevenson and kind of the back and forth that he had with Gervonta Davis. You know, on social media, on Twitter. I don't know if you guys caught it. A lot of the tweets were deleted, so maybe you guys missed some of it. But you know, just to catch you up on what happened, fill you guys in. So Gervonta was on the Rise podcast, and you know there was a lot said, about Shakur, stuff like that, about Devin Haney, and he was Tank was just talking that talk, saying he beats both guys, he's hurt both guys in sparring, stuff like that. He's gonna expose guys. So I feel like it's a really interesting fight, especially having Shakur come up to 135. I don't know if he gets he doesn't get a killer yet at 135. I think he's definitely going to get his feet wet. But eventually down the line, I feel like 135, 140, I think Tank and Shakur would be a heck of a fight. I don't know how soon it happens because Tank has fights lined up already. He has the fight in January, Hector Luis Garcia, and then he fights another Garcia, the mega fight. Some would say even bigger than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. With Ryan Garcia, I believe they said, what did they say, April 15, 17, something like that in Vegas. So, that's a good fight. Obviously, we don't know if that's official. We'll see after the fight. Anything could happen. Who knows? Maybe Hector Luis Garcia pulls, the rabbit out of the hat. Chris Colbert fight's a good example. They counted him out in that one. And so we'll see. We'll see with that. In terms of Shakur Stevenson, he kind of responded, said, I'm not losing to a midget, calling Tank short, stuff like that. But we know that Tank's been used to fighting guys that are way bigger than him, even guys bigger than Shakur, respectfully, but probably not nearly as skilled as Shakur. So that's where it kind of, it's pros, cons. That's where it gets a little bit dicey. Everybody has the same opinion. I don't know. This is just my opinion personally. I feel like it's hard to disagree with, but obviously be my guest in the comments. But I feel like Shakur, he has the ability to box your head off, put on a clinic, and I feel like if Tank relies solely on getting him out in the later rounds, I feel like that's when Shakur really intends to lock in, and specifically against Gervonta Davis, I feel like that's something that he would do, a game plan that he would definitely implement in terms of being strategic. I don't think that Shakur lets his foot off the gas. In fact, I think he shifts it into the next gear, and I feel like Tank's gonna have to make his presence known early. He can't start slow. It's kind of what I talk about with Vasily Lomachenko. I feel like he's known to be a slow starter, but that's something that he has to stop with because it's hard to get back into a boxing match, especially when a guy gains confidence and it's the later rounds. You think he's going to get tired, but he doesn't. They've been training. They're more motivated than ever. So I think that would be a mistake for Tank to go in there thinking that he's just gonna land a shot, especially against a guy like Shakur or a Devin Haney. I feel like that game plan works more for guys like Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia, where they're a little bit less responsible defensively. Still dangerous fighters. Obviously, they both have punching power, but guys like Shakur and Devin, I don't think it works well. I wouldn't advise Tank to implement that strategy. I don't think he will. He has to. I think he has to display his boxing honestly early, make the power felt right away, get that respect. It's important. It's vital to getting the W. I feel like the guy who wins that fight, like between Shakur and Gervonta Davis, that's that guy. That's the face of boxing. That's probably top 5 pound for pound already. Whoever wins that fight. Obviously, Devin's in the mix too. I'm just saying that for this particular scenario, we're talking about Shakur and Tank, but it's a heck of a fight. I think that either guy can pull off the win. I lean more towards a Shakur Stevenson win. I just think it's going to be hard to land that shot on a guy like Shakur who kind of knows which, the kind of moves you're going to make. It's hard to fight against a guy who knows, who's always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reacts on every feint, which is a good thing. Maybe something that Gervonta could capitalize on, but the distance is it's just what Shakur does best, measuring the distance, keeping you at bay. That's something that you can't teach in the sport of boxing, something that Shakur has, built his career off of. He does have power. He has a lot of pop in his shots. So, you know, I can see that being an issue for Gervonta Davis. At the same time, we know that Gervonta has that one-hitter quitter. You know, that left hand is danger. He doesn't even throw it that hard, but he, like for example, in the Rolly Romero fight, he didn't even throw it that hard, and he stopped Rolly. And he, you know, the fight against Leo Santa Cruz, you know, as durable as they come, not a natural 130-pounder, but he still did his thing. So you can't really take away from anything that Tank has accomplished in the sport already. Neither can you do that for Shakur, but obviously Shakur's a little bit more green, so we'll see if that fight happens. Maybe Tank gets him early, thinking that, you know, don't wait him to improve, because as time goes on, Shakur's only going to get better. So hopefully that fight does happen, but let me know in the comments who you guys have, Gervonta, Tank Davis, or Shakur Stevenson. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. That's going to do it for another Naz Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.